Okay, well, I see me. All right, Angie, hang on one second. Let's see if I can edit Mike. I think you might have to add your camera. Yeah, I think your camera's not on. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I will hang on here and wait for you. Okay, bye. All right. I just want to say I'm having so much fun today with the fabulous Angie Snowball. She is the founder of the LinkedIn Loop. She's a communications strategist, LinkedIn specialist, and also all about culture and cultures within corporations and companies. And I am actually a very proud member to be part of her LinkedIn Loop. Let's see, I just got a ping here of her LinkedIn Loop Academy. And I always say, surround yourself with brilliance, and I do. And Angie Snowball is part of our success team here at Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. We have been longtime friends and colleagues. She and I actually host International Women's Day events, I think for the
I have
past
to change my speakers.
both in person and online. And yeah, I'm just excited that Angie is here today with me. She is a gem. I am part of her LinkedIn Loop Academy. It is a private coaching program that she helps her clients with, really fully utilizing and leveraging the power of LinkedIn. And afterwards, she said, "Let's have a power chat here." And both of us said, "Hey, what are you working on? What are you working on?" And I'm like, here's where I'm at. I am relaunching our podcast show, Beautiful Faces Going Places. And I'm going to get back to what I love to do, which is business spotlights and highlighting powerful women in business that are making a difference and an impact in the world, right? There are ordinary women living extraordinary lives. So we are testing here. Let's just jump. Let's just create the event. Let's jump on and test this whole live stream thing for you, Carol. And I'm like, right now? And she's like, yes, right now. Like, there's no time like the present. So thank you guys so much for joining us here. And this is the power of collaboration and just saying, hey, let's help each other. Let's figure this out and we can do this. So Angie, take it away. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. No, I knew she's like, I have questions about. I said, oh, sure. I'm like, well, we'll figure it out. So we were on the phone. Can you hear me? Do we press this button? What's going on? So it took a minute, but we got it. We got it back together. We know how to schedule now. But thank you, Carol. As always, you are so helpful to me. And she did ask me what I'm working on, and I have a few things happening. So I think most people know me as the LinkedIn lady, and I'm still going to be a LinkedIn lady. Don't be worried that I'm not wearing blue today. I do have other colors in my closet. Still LinkedIn lady. But yeah, I do love to teach people about how to use LinkedIn, how to set it up, and how to leverage it, which is what we talked about a lot today in the LinkedIn Loop. We went through all the different insights that you can get from your analytics and how to leverage the information you get there to start conversations. And every month we meet for the LinkedIn Loop. It is, I believe, $14.99. See, we did this really quick. I'm not even sure, but it's a month. It's very cheap, whatever it is. It's once a month, and we meet for an hour live. It is recorded. If you're not there, you miss it, you can still see it. And I will share information that I learned from LinkedIn every month, the new trends, what's popular, things that they want to see, things that are changing. I'm almost always in the beta programs of what they do. If not always. And so I can tell you what's coming, and we can learn how to use some of the things that are coming and changing. And then after that, it's a mastermind. We work together. Like, what are you working on? What do you want to push? What kind of post are you using? Fred talked a lot today about what are the different kinds of posts? How often should I use these different kinds of posts? It's very hands-on, almost always screen sharing, showing people where to go and how to do things. We've also talked in the past about different AI tools that we're using to augment what we're doing on LinkedIn and how to make it easier to create content and schedule ahead of time. We talk a lot about building habits for people who are doing their own marketing. So the LinkedIn Loop is a great program for people doing their own marketing, just to learn more about it, get ideas, and work with people that are just like you, that are also struggling with like marketing ideas. I know Phil has given several people ideas for content that we weren't thinking about. So it's educational. It's also a mastermind. It's a networking way to meet other people. And we'd love to have more people. It's only once a month. It is the second Thursday from noon to 1 Eastern time. So if you're interested, you can find the LinkedIn Loop on angiesnowball.com.
I absolutely love that, Angie. And I'm so honored to be part of your LinkedIn Loop. I've got to tell you, my biggest takeaway was not realizing all the different ways and the layers to share content besides just videos or a simple post. But so I really appreciated. I had no idea you covered at least 10 different ways, really to help shake up the algorithm, right? And make sure that your content's being seen and position yourself as the authority, as the expert in your field and representing your brand and your company just on point. So I think that was one of my biggest takeaways from today's session. And I also love that you added, moving forward, the last 10 minutes of this 1 hour power hour with the LinkedIn Loop, of adding that let's all commit and hold each other accountable and post together and then pop in and love and like and all of that. So tell us a little bit about how that new accountability factor, which I think would help all of your LinkedIn members, LinkedIn Loop members.
Yeah, and accountability was a big part of what I wanted to do always, because everybody gets out there and says, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And in fact, tonight on my other podcast, Serving Up Success with a Splash, we're talking about how not to procrastinate. And I can't tell you how many people said, you're doing that? I said, hey, I'm going to tell you how to. I'm really, really good at procrastinating. Bruce is going to teach you how not to. But I think we all do this, right? Especially when it comes to social media. So I loved having this group was my idea. It's almost like I'm the teacher. And if you come that month, I'm like, what did you post? You don't want to say nothing, right? So there's a little bit of accountability, but it wasn't enough. So now I said, everybody has to have at least one post that you bring with you to the meeting. And the last 10, 15 minutes, we're going to drop those in our chat box, and we are each going to go comment, like, reshare, whatever you feel comfortable with each other's posts, so that we're immediately hitting that golden hour on LinkedIn with some engagement. And if nothing else, you've got one post a month that is being supported by lots of other people. So that's why I wanted to add that piece. And I think once you start doing things, which is part of what the podcast is, procrastination is beat by progress. You know, the secret to getting ahead, as Mark Twain said, is getting started. And even if it's a tiny thing, then the ball starts rolling, right? So with LinkedIn, if I make you bring one post, you put all this effort into one post, I guarantee you, your brain is already going to come up with a second post while you're working on this. Or you're going to think, gosh, that wasn't terrible. I could do this once a week, or I could do this once a month and schedule it for once a week. So it's also a way to get out of that stuck. If you're not using LinkedIn. I know people see me sometimes now because they, especially in Cincinnati, they do know me as the LinkedIn lady, and they'll see me and be like, I really don't use LinkedIn. Like they feel bad, like I'm the dentist and they're afraid to come to me. It's not like that at all. Lots of people don't use LinkedIn. In fact, only 4% of active users on LinkedIn are posting. This means get in there, do it. You're able to be seen right now. I mean, it's such a smaller C than some of the other channels and venues that you can go through for marketing. So I love to see people posting, and I think this accountability will just get you started. And once the wheels are turning, then they run, right? So I hope that we do have more people on the LinkedIn Loop. I did create it for everybody because, as Carol knows, I'm into a lot of new things, and my time was limited. And I thought, how can I still keep giving back? How can I still help people get in there and be comfortable at any price level, and it's still me? And this was my solution. Once a month, it's 100% me, and I'm still giving you the best that I give all of my other corporate clients and everyone else. You're still getting all the same information. It's just, I do want to help small business. I want to help the solopreneurs, and this is my way of being able to do both.
I love that, Angie. And I love that you said, we get you, right? I don't know how many different types of coaching programs I have signed up for, assuming that I would be working, even if it's a group coaching program, working with the founder, the person that I fell in love with and said, oh my gosh, I want to learn more from him or her. And then show up for the first online group coaching class or program within their academy and discover that they have an assistant that's delivering the content. And I thought, this isn't what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to be in a coaching program with their assistant or, their team. So I love that you said we have you.
Yeah, it's not a video either. It's live, because that's another thing. If you do get the coach, a lot of times it's just a series of videos. This is live me, like whatever question you have. And there's been times I don't know the answer. So I'm like, hey, I don't know. We'll come back to it. And the way that it's structured is a learning management system. So there's also a community that you can post in during the month that we're not meeting, to share questions and ideas with each other as well. So if I did miss a question, like, I will find the answer. If I don't have it, I'll find it. But it is, like Carol said, you get me and you get me live. It's not a video. Once a month, and it is only once a month. It is subscription based, but you can cancel at any time. If you do it once and you don't like it, that's okay. You can cancel. And if you miss me, you can come back at any time. So
I love it. I absolutely love it. And we all should be leveraging the power of LinkedIn. So many connections, so many possibilities, the visibility and the level, quality and level of all the connections are top notch. So absolutely love that. Well, Angie, I'd love for you to share your thoughts as we get ready to wrap up here. You said earlier about the secret of getting ahead. The secret of getting ahead is just getting started, right? And it just made me immediately think about just taking imperfect action versus waiting for everything to be perfect. So I want to just say, we did that today, and I thank you for pushing me over the edge, because when you said let's just go live, and I'm like, right now, okay. I'm a little bit frizzy today, but okay. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well, because it's like, just do it messy anyway. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. And we learn as we go, right? And we grow at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've heard Carol say it 100 times, progress over perfection every time. And the most important thing we can do in our lives is fail. Because that's when we learn, that's when we grow, that's when we change. So as long as you're failing forward and you're failing fast, it's a great thing, right? Because otherwise, you're just sitting there and you're stuck and you're not doing anything. And the biggest, I think, obstacle to failing is yourself. And I say that because it was for me. I was always afraid to fail. I feel like there was this expectation of me to be successful. And I just had to get over myself and say, so what? Who cares? Because the answer was previously, I did. I cared about what everybody thought. Now I care very little. I mean, I care what you think, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with, if you didn't like it, I'm like, well, that's okay. I liked it. Even our new podcast, I say it all the time. I'm like, so we think we're fun. We're having a great time. If you don't, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll move along, because not everybody's for everything. Somebody's always going to disagree with the way you did it, the thing you said, something wasn't perfect, but you know what? It's okay. I did it. And thank you for the feedback. I will fix it. I will get better. I will improve and I will grow. And that's how my business has shot up over the few years. Everyone's like, how are you doing this? And I said, failing. I'm doing this because I'm failing. And every time I fail, I pick myself up. I'm like, okay, let's change it. Let's do this. And then that works, And also it gives me new ideas. Every time I feel like, it didn't work. But then or criticism, like I didn't like this. And my first instinct is, well, too bad, because I like it. But then the second one is like, okay, listen. And like, okay, actually, that's a good point. And maybe I'm going to do this whole new thing for you. That's how I came to the new course that should be ready September 1st, LinkedIn for job seekers, because you do use it so differently. And job seekers were taking my profile course and like, yeah, but so much of this doesn't fit me. And I was like, yeah, but everybody needs to do it. And then I thought about it. I'm like, not really. They need to do different things. So not only was it a learning thing, but it created a whole new product for me, a whole new way to help people. So that's why I love that comment of, the secret of getting ahead, that quote is getting started. Right. And you just got to go. And if you fail, you fail. If our hair's a mess and neither one of us put on makeup, so what? So be it. This is what I look like. Take it or leave it. You know what I mean? And this is who we are. But you know what? Now Carol has her first business spotlight out there. She knows exactly how to use StreamYard. I took some screenshots for you so you can share with your future guests which buttons to press so they have their cameras on. But to me, that's how it works. The other key is having people like Carol in your life, which is another reason I wanted to do the LinkedIn loop, was to start creating accountability within a group of people that are your partners, people that are willing to fail with you, people that are willing to support you and empower you when you fall down, the person who puts that hand out to pick you back up. So that's another important part of getting started and going, is making sure you do have an accountability partner, a support network, and just believe in yourself and go.
I love it. I love it. Yes, I love that you said fail forward, fail fast, and I like to add fail and have fun.
Yes.
Along the way, right?
Yes, fail with fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing the wrong thing.
Exactly. So Angie, where can we find or learn more about the LinkedIn Loop, and also your new podcast that you are hosting on YouTube? We'd love to know where can we sign up or hear about your podcast show.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. So I will go back after this and put it in the comment section for sure. But all of my programs are angiesnowball.com. And you see this behind me. It'll look like that when you get up there. There's a button for LinkedIn Loop and the courses and whatnot. There's all kinds of stuff on there. The new podcast is called Serving Up Success with a Splash. So if you search that on YouTube, we'll pop up right away. We're currently with Talk Radio New York City, but we're working on a different format, different production. So that channel's new, but there's no commercials if you're listening there. We are also on Spotify, so I'll put that one in there for you, and would love the support. It's 3 of us, a business coach, a guy who owns a university, and me. I don't know why I think I'm comic relief, but I'm okay with that. It's fun. And we, every week, Thursdays live at 6 p.m., we have a different cocktail. We give you the recipe as well. Tonight we're doing Hugo's. Here you go, Hugo. And we just sip our cocktails and have a conversation about different things that affect life, business, and career. Our new motto is it's all about improving life, career, and business. And that's what we're here for questions, topics, anything you want. There's a wealth of knowledge in the 3 of us. It's so different. It's hard to not hit something somebody knows. So, and it's fun. It really is. Well, again, I think it's fun. So I don't care if you do or not, but it really is fun. Bruce is hilarious. Tej is great. We're very different senses of humor. So we're really enjoying Serving Up Success with a Splash and getting lots of traction, lots of good. And if you have questions or topics that you want to talk about, drop that to me, because we're still creating our schedule as we go down the line. So thank you, Carol, for doing this.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Angie. You are a gem. I am forever grateful for you taking the time to test and push me over the edge here out of my comfort zone and just do it, right? So I love and appreciate you. And this is what I'm saying about surround yourself with brilliance, right? So that you can empower and up-level yourself and bring others with you. So thank you so much, Angie. All right, everyone, have a great day. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your beautiful faces on our next episode beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com. Take care, everyone.
Love it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.